Hello all, I welcome you all to this Next Gen Cloud YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a productive day. This is Shravya, and today I'm going to explain you about what is before cloud computing and what kind of traditional architectures were present before the cloud computing. Before any further delay, let's jump directly into the topic. Okay, now, what is before cloud computing? Before cloud computing, like many companies and many startup businesses used to store, manage, and access their data from the servers. They used to put their application in particular servers and they used to maintain them on premises. Here, they manage their own servers on premises. There were like two kinds of architectures that organization used to maintain their application and data. So those were the physical machine architecture and the virtual machine architecture. So now let's talk about physical machine architecture. What exactly is physical machine architecture? This physical machine architecture is nothing but a server and what is present, what kind of layers are present inside the server. Here, the servers will have their own components such as motherboard, CPU, RAM, and hard drive. And here, we place the application, and when demand increases, it will become hard for the organization to manage the server. Because if if thousands of people access one particular application that is made for 100 people, the load becomes more and there might there might be chances that the server becomes slow and it can crash. This is the physical machine architecture, and many users can access the server. And let's talk about virtual machine architecture. What is virtual machine? In this virtual machine architecture, you have this hardware hypervisor on the hardware, and you divide the virtual machines. And here, this hypervisor allows you to create the virtual machine. Here, you can create virtual machines of different operating systems like Windows, Mac, and Linux. But here the problem here is if this one particular hardware goes down, all the virtual machines will go down. And here you can put many different applications. So there's some benefit rather than the physical machine, isn't it? Okay, let's talk about pros and cons of this physical and virtual machine architecture. Pros and cons of physical machine architecture. Pros are here you can have full access to the resources because it's you who is maintaining the servers on premises. So there will be no other person who can access your particular application other than people from your organization. Here the server is located on site. And the cons for this physical machine architecture is here it is of relatively high cost because every time when you have a demand, you have to keep increasing the servers. It also increases the cost when you keep increasing the servers. And also you also have to put some vendor when you have repairs. So physical machine architecture only helps you in some states, but when you have many clients, this physical machine architecture won't help you. Let's talk about pros and cons of virtual machine. The pros are here you don't need to buy servers very quickly, and here and the space will also be allocated from the main hardware, and so you don't need to worry about allocating space to your virtual machines, and the potential to consolidate servers and increase workload efficiency. You can work on many different operating systems. And the cons here are here the data can be at risk. Here the problem, as I told before, if the hardware goes down, all the virtual machines will go down. So here you also won't have control over your physical server and also their application. And in such a case, this cloud came into picture in rescue to save the organizations from managing the servers, data, and their applications. So this is how cloud came into picture. So let's talk about cloud, how cloud came into picture in detail in the next session. That's all for this session. Thank you guys. I hope you like this video, and this video was presented by Team NGC. Thank you.